I think that that's one of the most important characteristics that our people have. When you take a look at all of the trauma that has happened in the past and continues to happen today because of the poverty and the drugs and all of the other social issues that come into play when you live on the reservation, the sense of humor has been what has brought people through those rough times. And no matter how tough life is at that particular moment, there's always someone who will say a joke or have something funny to comment on, or tell a story about one of the family members, that, especially if it's someone who passed away and everybody's grieving and you're having such a hard time because your heart is so heavy. And they'll tell a funny story about this person, and then it lifts the mood and it helps you to be able to deal with the situation. And so I think that a sense of humor is valuable, very valuable, and it has helped our people to overcome for hundreds of years with the situation that they're living in. I mean, I remember back when my dad would tell us that he had to get a work permit from the bureau superintendent, and this was in the 60s, to be able to leave the reservation to go and find work. And when you're put under that type of control by someone else, where you can't even decide for yourself about your livelihood, that can be very traumatic. And yet, they've overcome things like that. They've overcome those hardships, and it's through that resiliency, and sense of humor leads to that resiliency to be able to overcome the issues that they've had. My mom was in boarding school, and so those are things that they have been able to overcome. And the stories about Nana Boozhoo, those were stories that my paternal grandmother told all the time, and they are funny, and they like I said, they make people think about something other than themselves, and it helps them then to be able to get lightened a little bit in the heart, in the mind, and to be able to put one foot in front of the other and move on.